Your Excellency. My name is Mrs. Mudoni Rabuku, and it's an honor to be able to read the eulogy for our father, the late General Francis Omondi Ogola. Late General Francis Omondi Ogola was born on 12 February 1962 in Siaya County. He was enlisted into the Kenya Defense Forces as an officer cadet on the 2nd of May 1984 and commissioned as a second lieutenant on 3rd May 1985, upon which he was posted to Moi Air Base, where he later trained as a pilot. During his career in the Kenya Defense Forces, General Ogola held several command, staff, and instructional appointments. In command, he was a commanding officer, Laikipia Air Base, Tactical Flight Wing in 2007, and also base commander, Laikipia Air Base from 2008 to 2012. Upon promotion to brigadier on 10th April 2012, he was appointed the Deputy Air Force Commander and later on promoted to Major General on the 13th July 2018 and appointed Commander at Kenya Air Force. On 23rd July 2021, he was also promoted to the rank of Lieutenant General and appointed the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, a position he held till 28th April 2023, when he was promoted to the rank of General and appointed Chief of the Defense Forces. Due to his dedication to service, the late General Francis Omondi Ogola was awarded several medals, among them Moran of the Golden Heart MGH, Elder of the Burning Spear, Head of State Commendation, among others. General Francis Omondi Ogola leaves behind a widow, Mrs. Eileen Kadhambi Ogola, and 2 children, Lorna Achieng Omondi and Joel Rabuku Omondi Ogola. He also leaves behind 1 daughter-in-law, Mudoni Jengamora, and a grandson by the name of Tajib Bagara. Thank you.
Kali, let's appreciate her with a clap, tafadhali. Thank you, thank you. Next, we'll move to the tributes. And at this point, I would like to invite Professor Fred Were, who will speak on behalf of the friends of the family. Professor Fred Were to speak on behalf of friends of the family. Welcome.
Let me take my breath first. Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, allow me to say all other protocols observed. So I salute the primary family, Eileen, Joy, Lorna, and the little one. I'm actually both a friend and part family, but bigger friend even than family. I first met the General about 45 years ago when he was a 17-year-old young man battling to go to high school, what we called high school then. I had met him because I was dating his cousin, who is sitting next to me there. So I sort of joined the family from then. I could speak for too long, but I'll just make one short remark about Francis. Francis was dedicated to everything that he did and measured everything that he did as well. Francis and I regularly sat to have a glass of 1 or 2. He would take 1 glass when I take 6, because he had control of things better than myself. He would not try to stop me, but he would very controlled. Francis, to his death, never came late for a social meeting, let alone the serious ones that His Excellency would require him. I can assure you that even the little matters of just going to say hello, he kept his time. So in addition to being the in-law, he was a great friend. I'll just give you one short story of a few words. Some years ago, I was the Dean of the School of Medicine, University of Nairobi. Then a gentleman, very well dressed, came and sat outside. I didn't know because I'm inundated with the people's issues. So my secretary came and said, there's a very well-dressed fellow here. Who says he'll wait his time? I said, does he have a student with him? He said, no, he's alone. I said, okay. Knowing how long it took me with my students, primarily, I said, let me come and pull out this well-dressed gentleman. It was my brother-in-law. And he had come to plead for one thing, that he is in the Air Force. He's not having enough doctors trained into specialists, pediatricians like me, surgeons. What can I do? I told my brother-in-law, we call it muhwas in my language, the other side, or ora in Kijaluo, that you bring them. The purpose of this national university is to train. And if I will have to train for the armed forces, that's the best thing I would do. Permit me to leave it there, because now there's a list of people who have a thing or two to say. But I and many others, we have lost a friend indeed, and we accept that that's a destination for all of us. Thank you.